Bitcoin is right on the edge. Are we on the brink of a major collapse? Well, let's have a look at the charts because I'm not loving what I'm seeing, but we're not in doom and gloom. We're not in doom and gloom just yet. Okay, so let's have a quick look. Bitcoin right now. Have a look at this old level. Now, the way I trade is very simple, as you can see. Very clean, simple charts. I use horizontal support and resistance for a lot of my decision making. And here you have resistance, a break above, test, a support, a bounce, test of support, a bounce. We broke down through it. Now this old resistance that became support, so this old support is now acting as resistance again for the third time. It is being now tested. And unfortunately, it's been tested to the underside, which means that it is above us, which means it is resistance. It's as simple as that. And what I don't like is that we have this momentum to the downside really starting to, well, it's continuing its momentum to the downside. The first test of this level is right now. We pushed up yesterday into that resistance, and currently we are in the position whereby the resistance is winning. Sadly, as well, we've got convergence on these lows, which means that there is a probability that we do continue to the downside. But here's where we can potentially see this become a positive. Now, I trade trends, and I don't care what you think about trends as from a standpoint. Sorry, let me make that sound less rude because it wasn't meant to sound rude. I don't use sloping trend lines for trend. I use price action because the reality of an uptrend is quite simple. We need a higher low and a higher high. Now, we've seen this bounce up. What I'm saying here is the potential that we might pull back a little bit, maybe even to 110, something like that, but that could produce a higher low for Bitcoin to then drive higher. And if we can take out this level, we will then have our uptrend on the 4 hour, which is where it all starts to become a little bit more bullish. So we're really, really at a crucial state right now with Bitcoin on that data. You can see it clear as day. I mean, look, we've got support and resistance. We're rejecting it at the moment. Can we hold it? I'm not sure. Across the board, the only thing that's really moving well is Solana. It's the only chart that is moving well now. I have an order on AVAX. So those of you who are on my free newsletter that went out yesterday, the guy went into a lot of depth around the support the market's at the moment. We see AVAX here. There's some resistance. If it breaks up through here, I'll be long on AVAX. But there's a lot of support out there. And we did see last night a bounce off of that support. And that's where we can see the support here on the others chart. It did hold. What we really want to see now, what is crucially important for the timing of this bull market to will happen now, I suppose, or there'll be to be strength come back, is we need this support to hold. We need to continue to move higher. Now, there's so many examples out there. I scan all of these every single day, right? Every single morning in my community. And what I've noticed is there are a lot of these that are sitting around very strong levels of support. As you can see here, look, I'll just show you a couple of these. ICP, Immutable X, that's resistance. Ordinal, support down here, RSR, there's a whole bunch of options there. But the reality is Bitcoin right now is sitting on the precipice. Will it be greatness or will it be capitulation? I'm hoping that we get that higher low on that 8 hour time frame, and we get that uptrend back swinging to the upside, and we get the altcoins sort of jumping in and joining along with that trend. Everything else is looking really good. Bitcoin's dominance is down. We want that, but what we want is Bitcoin's dominance to be down while the market is progressing higher. And at the moment, we just feel like we're in a little bit of a messy time. Highly volatile, messiness in the markets, not a great time to be trading lots is what I have decided for myself. But I am keeping a very close eye on it because, I do have some orders in the market and I'm waiting to see what comes of it. But Bitcoin, if we cannot hold the lows of this candle, could be a bit of a dip. Could be a bit of a dip. Looking at the weekly, we're in a great spot here. I really don't want to see us take out those lows. So the next 24 to 48 hours is going to be key for Bitcoin. A higher low is what I want to see on that 8 or 12 hour time frame. And if we don't see that, well, see you a bit lower, eh? See you a bit lower. Anyway, I hope this finds you well. Like and subscribe to the channel, please, guys. I'll do more of this content. Let me know as well. Let me know your thoughts. I want to know what you're thinking. Am I nuts here? Do you not like what I do? Do you like what I do? What would you like me to do more of? I'm a trader of 20 years, and I'm here to help. So yeah, let me know what you want, and I'll do the best that I can to bring that to you. Have a great day, and let's hope that we see some strength come back into the market, because it's been a little bit choppy, a little bit topsy-turvy, and I want some certainty back in the markets. Anyway, have yourself a great night, guys. Cheers for now. Bye.